Hey guys, Super Guitar 13 here with another action figure review. Up for judgment today is the Jazzwares Super Pack. Now I need to say this thing's awesome. First let's talk about the box. Now this box is really something. It's got artwork of Supersonic right here. You got Sonic Hedgehog Super Pack, Toys R Us exclusive, and it even includes the cast symbols. So you're getting a Super Silver, a Super Sonic, and a Super Shadow. So that's pretty cool. You got a lot of paper cutouts. It's even like a mini set, sort of, which is really awesome. Then you got some artwork of the Super Saiyans. Alright, so overall, this box is awesome. It's just so cool. It's so good. It displays the figures great. And now I'm gonna get it opened up. So, I'm going to review them all separately. First, let's take a look at Supersonic. Now, this is the most accurate looking and sculpted Supersonic figure of all time. My favorite part is the back, which looks exactly like he did in Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Generations. I mean, he was hidden in colors, but you've got the red eyes. He looks very serious. Ears look good. Everything's painted on fine. No really paint malfunctions other than there's like a little bit, and there's a little bit, but it's really not that big of a deal. A lot of the Super Sonics in the Super Pack had this really weird black outline around their eyes. To me, it doesn't really matter, but mine doesn't have it, and I think it looks a lot better that way. The muzzle looks fine. That serious sort of face is just chiseled on. And everything just looks really good. The shoes look really kind of shiny, which is really fancy and awesome. They even got the treads perfect to a T. Hands are in fists, which is probably how they should be. So then the sculpt and paint job on this guy are really, really good. As for articulation, that's where this guy starts to go downhill. He can move in his head, his wrists, elbows, arms, waist, like on the shoes, knees, that, and his legs. However, this guy's a really bad case of the Hedgehog leg, where his leg, which means that his legs can just go like, wherever they want, which makes it so this figure is almost impossible to stand up correctly. Luckily, you do have the stand, but still that looks really awkward if you're going to use him for stop motions. Overall, this figure is really good sculpt-wise and paint job-wise. However, its articulation is somewhat lacking. It's still a really cool figure, though. I still really like it. If you're going to get this figure, just make sure that you don't have the black eyes, and make sure that it has a really good paint job. So yeah, this guy, he's great. As much as I hate silver, I have to admit this is probably the best figure you're going to get out of here. First, let's look at the sculpt. It looks almost exactly like the regular silver, only his the quills are up. This marijuana plant on his head is made out of a nice sort of bendable-ish plastic, which is nice. He's got like the black outline on his eyes, which I'm pretty sure is correct. He looks serious, you know, just like a super should. The back of his quills look great. Hats off to these hand poses. Since he's psychic, he's always doing stuff with his mind and like throwing stuff with his hands in that terrible Sonic 06 game. So these hands are perfect. The shoes, oh my god, the detail on these things is amazing. Like, just look at the bottom. Like, really? That's awesome. He's got sort of like a little bit of like fur here, and that's good. Overall, paint job and sculpt on this guy are perfect in every way. And I could pretty much say the same about the articulation. He doesn't suffer from Hedgehog. He sort of suffers from Hedgehog leg, but it doesn't affect him from standing because his body isn't heavy. His hand poses are perfect. Going on to articulation, like I said, he's got same as Sonic: hands, elbows, arms, waist, head, shoes, knee, and foot. So overall, as much as I do not like Silver, this figure is amazing. While Super Shadow is not as good as Silver, it's still an amazing figure. The thing that I notice best is that the paint job in this guy and sculpt are literally perfect. Like, literally perfect. My favorite part is on the back at these quills. They just look awesome. His ears look fine. He's got that serious face chiseled in. Eyes, serious. They even got this like red eyeliner, which is amazing. I've never seen it. I don't think any of the... I could be wrong, but I'm not sure if any of the other ones even have that. The shoes, oh my god. The shoes are perfect. I think they're supposed to be red down here, but to be honest, they look a lot cooler in white. So there's like the rockets and stuff. They got them down to a T. Oh my god, these shoes are awesome. They just got every detail from the games. The black, the red, the yellow, everything. It's just perfect. They got this little fur here too, and the hands probably should be fists. I think they probably look the best as fists, and just looking at him from the back, he looks just like he's pulled out of the games. And he even stands pretty well. Like, Sonic couldn't stand for its life, and then Silver stands great, but then he stands pretty good too. So he's pretty decent for stop motions. Looking at his articulation, same as the last two, but I'll show you anyway. So he's got wrists. What's that? It's an elbow, right? Elbows, arms, waist, head, foot, like the shoe, knee, and the entire leg. And he does not have werehog foot like the other two, so he's fine in terms of that, and he's great for posing. So overall, I think that this is my favorite figure I got out of here. So just make sure that yours has a good paint job. Make sure all of them have a good paint job. And while you may think that, wow, these are some awesome figures, this isn't all you also get 7 Chaos Emeralds. However, they are miscolored. Who cares, though? At least I think they might be. They used to be, but I think they might have fixed the issue. I don't know. Well, anyway, it is great to have some Chaos Emeralds, finally, and they make for nice set pieces, and if, like, your regular figures are going super into stop motion, these are nice set pieces. Like I said, they're not, like, amazing, but it's still a really cool extra. So do I recommend these figures? Yes, they're really awesome. Their sculpts and paint jobs are perfect. While Sonic and Silver do suffer slightly from the werehog leg, it doesn't really matter on Silver, and it isn't sort of a big deal on Sonic. But the figures are just awesome sculpt-wise and paint job-wise. So, and you even get Chaos Emeralds, and it's a good deal too. It's like $20 or something. So I highly recommend getting these figures. They're really, really awesome. See you guys in the next action figure review.